What's good, Commanders fans? Super quick video. I just wanted to congratulate Jayden Daniels for winning Rookie of the Year, PFWA Rookie of the Year. Not only Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year as well, but he won the whole total Rookie of the Year too, which is just awesome. Rightfully so, deservedly so. The NFL Rookie of the Year should be coming out soon. I know that's a fan vote. I've been voting as much as I can, just like we did during the regular season. You can just vote as many times as you can. I hit vote for Jayden, and then it says vote again. I click it, vote again, click it again, vote again for the next 30 seconds to a minute. I get at least 10 votes in as much as I can for our guy, Jayden Daniels, for the NFL Rookie of the Year too. But rightfully so, very well deserved. This is like the cherry on top a little bit. I'm not, and the job's not done yet. This is just a feather in our cap, This is just a feather in our cap, or a feather in Jayden's cap. You know what the real thing is and what the real prize is. The real prize is beating the Eagles. The real prize is the Super Bowl at this point. But of course, taking it one game at a time, taking care of business against the Eagles, and then next week, once we get, if we do pass the Eagles, the Bills or the Chiefs. That's what Jayden is focused on right now. So MVP, of course, he was close on that. He's not going to get MVP. It's probably going to be Lamar or Josh Allen. It probably will be Lamar. If it was more than just a regular season award and playoffs included, which is not, then Jayden would clearly get that. You look at some of the numbers for Jayden Daniels, among all quarterbacks in the playoffs right now. He's first in almost every statistical category. He's first in passer rating, first in touchdowns, first in passing yards per game, first in yards per pass, second in completion percentage as well, and both games on the road. Two incredible performances against the Buccaneers, ice in his veins. Walked him down on that last drive, put us in field goal range for the divisional doink, and then walks the Lions down. A couple of fourth down conversions, a big pass to De'Ami Brown, screen pass to Terry McLaurin, running for first downs, passes to Zach Ertz, a big pass to John Bates on the third down, nice screen pass, nice touch pass to Austin Eckler. I mean, he's just anything you ask him to do, ice in his veins. He's just not a normal rookie, man. He really is having a generational season. He really is. And I talked about Magic Johnson last night, where with the Lakers, he was the Finals MVP and he won the NBA Finals. And I really think Jayden is doing a generational thing where he is capable and has a strong possibility of doing what Magic Johnson did as a rookie. I know it's two different sports, but you guys get what I'm saying. And Magic Johnson has ownership in the team. And it's so crazy that the generational talent in Magic Johnson, another generational talent 30, 40 years later, and Jayden Daniels does a similar thing. And like I said, Magic Johnson beat the Sixers. And what Jayden has to do now, he has to beat the Philadelphia Eagles to move on to the Super Bowl. So there's just a lot of full circle things going on. So Jayden Daniels, man, incredible season. I'll read some of the stats too. This is the Commanders write-up on Jayden Daniels getting Rookie of the Year here. I mean, this guy changed the franchise in 1 year. He really did. He's doing things that we haven't seen in 33 years, making an NFC championship. He made an NFC championship before Dak Prescott. The last team to make an NFC championship now is the Cowboys. And that is hilarious that he did that. That's just so awesome. What he's doing as a rookie, coming in, putting the team on his back. 800 rushing yards, 25 touchdowns, 9 picks. The Hail Mary, the Hail Jayden that he did. The Bengals game Monday Night Football. The big pass to Terry McLaurin on third down, running for first down. The college offense beating up on Cam Taylor-Britt. All these people talking trash. The Lions podcast saying, you're a rookie quarterback. And third worst rush defense. He just defies all odds. Bears fans hating on him so much. He just defies all the odds, and he's just stone-faced through it all. Just super calm, super collected. The Falcons game, the overtime, walk-off, touchdown pass to Zach Ertz, ice through his veins. Philly throwing 5 touchdowns against the number 1 ranked defense in the league. I mean, there's so many things that he's done this year that was just basically unthinkable for a rookie. And he's not a normal rookie. You look at all the rookie quarterbacks that have been to the conference championship or had a deep playoff run. You look at Brock Purdy. He was more of a game manager. Mark Sanchez, game manager. Joe Flacco, game manager. Big Ben Roethlisberger at the time was a game manager. Sean King, more of a game manager. All those guys made it to a conference championship game as a rookie. And Jayden Daniels is way better than those guys. And you look at what their defense was ranked to. Brock Purdy had the first-ranked defense for San Fran. Mark Sanchez, the third-ranked defense with the Jets. Joe Flacco, the third-ranked defense with the Ravens. Ben Roethlisberger, the first-ranked defense with the Steelers. Sean King, the third-ranked defense with the Buccaneers. Jayden Daniels had the 18th-ranked defense. Had to put up points and score and put the team on his back. Houdini put the cape on, 5 on, all that good stuff. That's what he had to do to get to the conference championship. So, just incredible stuff, man. Completion percentage this postseason, second. I know I'm talking about the postseason, but the regular season is what matters for the Rookie of the Year. And there were times where we didn't have a run game, and he had to put the cape on and run and have 100 yards on the ground against the Falcons, 80 yards against the Eagles, and basically be our run game. Him and Terry with a great connection. Zach Ertz, OZ, Diami now, Crowder, Noah Brown, just wide receiver committee out there and getting the job done. So he also had 148 rush attempts for 891 yards, the second most among NFL quarterbacks, and 6 touchdowns. He did break RG3's record. That with rushing yards, he's the first player in NFL history to record over 1,000 pass yards and over 250 rushing yards in his first 5 career games. Jayden Daniels is also the 5th rookie and fifth player in NFL history to record a completion percentage of 80% or higher in 4 games in a season, and the 6th rookie quarterback to throw 5 touchdowns in a game. His 31 touchdowns and his 891 rushing yards are both second among NFL rookies this season. Daniels' 3,568 passing yards is second among NFL rookies, and he also rushed for 55 first downs. He was the NFL Offensive Player of the Week in Week 3 and the NFL's Offensive Player of the Month for September. He won NFL Rookie of the Week like 10, 11, 12 times. It was basically the Jayden Daniels Award. So I just had to give him his flowers and celebrate how good of a rookie season is, and he's going to be dangerous for the next 10 years. And we're only going to get better. We're going to get better players to surround him. We're going to get another receiver, probably another tight end, another lineman. The defense is going to be improved. So, I mean, this team is only going to get better. The only way is up. For Jayden Daniels. There's so many other records I can name and stuff like that. Tress Way barely had to play. Like, there was the game where we had no turnovers, no punts against the Buccaneers. No turnovers, no punts. Like, that's Peyton Manning, Pat Mahomes. He has more games with no turnovers and no punts than Pat Mahomes, Peyton Manning. I could just go on and on with the numbers, guys. I could go on and on. So, Jayden, I mean, he's just been awesome, man. He really is what the city needed. The city is back. Football is back in the DMV, man. You see the flags and the shirts, the T-shirts, the hoodies, the jackets, going to the grocery store everywhere. I mean, everybody's just lit, turned up, and super excited. For sure, man. For sure. So I love it. Quickly, I just want to go over some of the coaches that are that have interest in or some of the teams that have interest in our coaching staff. So this is per Ed Werder, who is a writer for the Cowboys for ESPN, or their beat reporter. So this is definitely factual if it's coming from Ed Werder. He said there's mutual interest between the Cowboys and running backs coach Anthony Lynn for the team's head coaching vacancy per Ed Werder. Now, Kellen Moore is the front runner for the Cowboys job. He was the offensive coordinator with the Cowboys, so he has familiarity with Jerry Jones. So he probably will get the job. But the fact that our guys are getting so many interviews, Joe Witt Jr. interviewed by the Jets, Cliff Kingsbury interviewed by a couple of teams, but he's turned down some of the interviews because he's going to stay. And Lance Newmark is the front runner to be the GM for the Jets. And a lot of people are reporting about that. Now, it hasn't been pinned to papers. I've seen some accounts tweet that out that he's already signed the deal. That has not happened yet, but he is the front runner. He's the only guy to get a second interview for the GM spot with the Jets. Same thing with the coach that we just beat, Aaron Glenn. So it's just good to see that teams are really looking at our guys and trying to take our guys away, where it was the other way around, where we were desperate to get Eric Bieniemy and other guys from other teams and stuff like that, begging the rumors to beg to trade for Mike Tomlin. Like, people are trying to take our guys away and use them as head coaches. Joe Witt Jr. in his first year as a defensive coordinator. Cliff Kingsbury coming back and resurrecting his career. Teams are coveting him. And Anthony Lynn, our running backs coach. Rex Ryan had great things to say about Anthony Lynn on Get Up this morning. Talking about he's a great leader of men and all that. I believe it, man. He's been an offensive coordinator with the Lions, run game coordinator with the Bills. LaShawn McCoy had a great run game with Anthony Lynn. I think it was like Chris Ivory with the Jets. So everywhere, the Chargers had a good run game too. They've been to the playoffs. He had a winning record with the Chargers as well. So everywhere Anthony Lynn is going, he's at the Niners with Christian McCaffrey. Everywhere Anthony Lynn has gone, the run game has been humming, and it has been rough for us the last couple weeks, other than the Lions game. But still, I think he definitely had a good impact. Because B-Rob had a hot start. He had a good start to the season, and he just, tailed off with the he was more burnt out with the injuries and whatnot. But I got to give credit to Anthony Lynn. So that's the stuff going on, because the Cowboys had interest in Cliff Kingsbury too. So, I mean, that still could happen, but I doubt it. But like I said, I just had to update you guys with Lance Newmark, because he's probably going to be gone. And I think Anthony Lynn is going to stay, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he goes to be an offensive coordinator somewhere else. So we just had to be prepared for guys to leave and whatnot, because we're just a good team, man. Just people are going to be trying to take our guys, so it is what it is. But all right, you guys, as always, Hail to Commanders. Left hand up. Peace.